Hey guys, my name is Dane and welcome to the E3 Battlefront Multiplayer gameplay breakdown. So, this is a game that I've been waiting for a long time. I know that the gameplay is on a PlayStation 4, but the game looks amazing either way, even though I'm a PC Master Race user myself, but it still looks amazing. As you can see in the lower right corner, you have 3 gadgets and there's this circle which is actually battle pickup. I don't know why he's starting out with this slot equipped, but you'll see later on that this slot is empty and you'll fill it out with a battle pickup. Now, there is no class system in Battlefront, so you actually customize your character with gadgets, and these gadgets determine how you play. And now as the character takes damage, you see the health in the lower center of the screen, and this regenerates extremely fast. And the game mode in this gameplay video is actually Walker Assault. So the Imperial forces have to escort the 2 AT-ATs, and while the Rebel forces try to stop the AT-ATs, as you've seen in, well, the iconic movie, of course. And here you see one of the gadgets being used. It's a grenade of some sort. It looks awesome. It looks like some sort of gravitational implosion grenade. I don't know what it's called, but it looks like some sort of implosion device. The opposite of explosion, of course. And here you see some of the TIE fighters, and you actually see this guy doing damage to them. There was some hit markers indicators, and I think this is awesome. And here you see the battle pickup that I talked about before, and you see in the lower right corner it actually filled up a slot. So I don't know if it's gonna be the same battle pickups in specific location, but the fact that it's a coin and it's not a icon for what weapon you're using, it might be random each time as you see him use the jetpack, another one of the gadgets. And you see every time you use the gadget, there's a cooldown to when you can use it again. And here you see him do a bit of damage again with the blaster, and he switch over to his battle pickup and delivering the final blow to the AT-ST. Now, I don't know why you have to capture these uplinks or take them from the enemy. It might increase the time that it takes the AT-ATs to move forward or decrease the time, I'm not really sure. And here you see that you can actually gun while in the AT-AT. It's on rails, so you can't control it, you can only control the head, and as you see in the lower right corner you have a few type of fire modes. The first one we saw was the rapid fire, the second one, this one, was actually heavy fire mode, and here you see the aerial assault. Now, I think this looks a bit too overpowered, but it starts off slow, so you have a few seconds to react, and of course there's a cooldown on it as well. Now we see the snow speeders, and they look like they have some sort of arcadey control system in place, and as you see in the center of the screen there is a yellow bar, and I think this is indicating your speed, so how hard you throttle, so you can do tighter turns at lower speed and you can outmaneuver people when they are actually trying to kill you. Again, in the lower right corner you can see there's some sort of speed boost, and then there's another icon, but it's not showcased in this gameplay what it is. So here you see the AT-AT have taken enough damage to actually do a takedown of it. I think that you have to reach a certain amount of damage on the AT-AT before you can take it down, and you have to go around a few times, 3, 4, maybe 5 times before it falls down, but it looks like you have to do a lot of damage before you are enabled to do so. Now we're switching over to some aerial combat, and it looks like there's going to be 5 versus 5 aerial gameplay in Walker Assault. And now in the middle of the screen, the bar that indicates your speed has some sort of red bar to it as well, and I don't know if this is the banking speed, the G-force, I don't know. I'm looking forward to see what it is, because as you see here, it turned fully red when he were stalling and turned around. Now, as mentioned before, the aerial control seems really arcadey, and they've got great maneuverability. I mean, this looks awesome, and I don't know how you're going to be able to control them, if it's just with your mouse and it keeps going forward, or you have to use your keyboard as well. And here you see some of the close-up AT-AT gameplay, and you actually switch to the third-person mode. This might help you when you have to gain better situational awareness, as he's going to use the jetpack again to boost away from the AT-STs. This offers great maneuverability, and I can't wait to use it. Here you see the deployable shield that actually saves the 2 of you from the aerial strike from the AT-AT, so you can actually counter the aerial strike. And look, oh my god, you know who it is? It's, yeah, you guessed it, Darth Vader, of course. Now, you have the ability to play as the hero characters, but I don't know how you unlock them, as you see him going to, well, just one-hit everything. Again, in the lower right corner you see some sort of abilities. These aren't gadgets, these are abilities, as he uses his force push and it gains a lot of cooldown. And now Clash. Oh, the nerd in me just came. And not only this gameplay video, we actually saw some co-op gameplay. So this is where you have to survive with a friend, or you can even do it single player against waves of enemies. So you have to survive and you have to complete the objectives. I'm not entirely sure of what the objectives are yet, but it might just be some sort of survival and then do as many objectives as you can with your friends or with your friend. I don't know how many players the co-op will support, but well, we'll see. And here you see the beautiful map design. I mean, this just looks astonishing. Now, in the lower left corner you can see the minimap and you can see the red out of bounds, so you have to stay in a certain area, but inside that area you can choose whatever tactic you want to. And I forgot to mention earlier, but you can't aim down sight unless you've got a scope, so it's hip fire all of the time unless you've got a scope for your weapon, of course. And here you see the boost packs up again, and you see this pot, you have to claim it and then you have to defend it from the waves. I hope there's going to be a lot of different objectives in co-op gameplay, and here you see one of the cool gadgets. It's a portable shield. It only works for a few seconds, but it stops all the damage. Now, I hope this is purely a defensive gadget, because it would be too overpowered if you could shoot while using the gadget, because, well, everyone was going to start using it then, and we don't really want that at all. And as you can see, the game just looks amazing as he comes up and claims another part, and here you see the battle pickup, and he actually gains a orbital strike pickup. So I don't know if this is solely co-op or you are actually able to get this in multiplayer as well. I really hope so, because that would be awesome, and I hope they're going to be randomized so you can't camp the same battle pickups throughout the entire game. I mean, that would just suck. Now, there is a lot of different game modes. There's Supremacy, Fighter Squadron, there's Cargo, there's Blast, there's Drop Zone, and DICE have even said that they're going to be even more than that, and I just can't wait for this game. I mean, seriously, I can't wait for it. I've always been a fan of Star Wars, and I just really hope that DICE doesn't really fuck this up. So, what do you guys think? Are you as excited for this game as I am? Leave a comment below, like, subscribe for future and more content over on my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.